musician, right? What you need to do is tap all the way in. Get your music mixed and mastered professionally with a human touch. Send the stems. I dare you. I used to rap, and I send my music to websites to get it mixed. I had to pick all the different settings, and then I had to rely on some artificial intelligence to come up with the sound that I had in my head. Fast forward a little bit, I found some producers, I found some engineers, and my sound was incredible. Send the stems. Original creative souls helping you boost your music to the world. Whenever you're ready to make that same leap away from all this artificial intelligence automation and have some humans touch your music, tap in. LikeMinds420.com/stems. Send the stems.
I know how the game go. I know how the game go. Better tell them I ain't playing though. Better tell them I ain't playing. I can't count my adversaries, but I know I had plenty. Moving with no fear, cause the Lord walking with me. I know how the game go. I know how the game. We walk but never run, slip but never fall, rest but never quit, bend but never fold. Oh no, I'm too cold for that. Oh no, we way too cold for that. We walk but never run, slip but never fall, rest but never quit, bend but never fold. Oh no, I'm too cold for that. Oh no, we way too cold for that. Messing up the vibe, messing up the flow, and I can't have you round me, no, no. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. Adios. I said you messing up my vibe, messing up my flow, and I can't have you round me, no, no. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. Adios. No more tipping on the dark side, dealing with the hard times, living in the part-time, leave that in the archives, looking for a piece of sun that's peeking through the dark skies, ducking down from gunshots, feeling like it's wartime. Don't forget to breathe. Please don't forget to breathe. Breathe it in, let it out. Take it in and then release. Take it in and then release. Then go back to being a beast. Then go back to being a beast. Yeah. Don't forget to breathe. Don't forget to breathe. Please don't forget to breathe. Breathe it in, let it out. Take it in and then release. Take it in and then release. Then go back to being a beast. Then go back to being a beast. Don't forget the world been dealing.
You're a musician, right? What you need to do is tap all the way in. Get your music mixed and mastered professionally with a human touch. Send the stems. I dare you. I used to rap, and I send my music to websites to get it mixed. I had to pick all the different settings, and then I had to rely on some artificial intelligence to come up with the sound that I had in my head. Fast forward a little bit, I found some producers, I found some engineers, and my sound was incredible. Send the stems. Original creative souls helping you boost your music to the world. Whenever you're ready to make that same leap away from all this artificial intelligence automation and have some humans touch your
Cougar Chronicles. What's the scoop? What's the dish? What's the issue? What's your wish? What's your love affair? Maybe you can share. Maybe you can share. But if you do the baby, you can share.
Diane. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Cougar Chronicles, our 7 p.m. Monday show, number 5. And I am so elated to have you here. I don't know what the weather is like where you are. It was sunny today, but now all of a sudden we got a little nip in the air. This weather is so bipolar. Thank you for coming in, and I want to thank Like Minds for running the boards for us. So we're going to go right on into this because we don't want to go over our time like we normally do. I got my girl Diane Corder sitting over to my left. On my and she was supposed to sit in for me tonight, but I happened to be able to get back here. But I'm still going to let her, handle some of the reins on this thing if she's willing to. She might egg out on me, but I don't think so because she's not that
You
kind of
know me.
person.
I'm in training.
You know how I do that. That's that Jedi mind trick. That's what I'm doing. Up in the top right, we got our man of the hour. We can depend on him to come support us in everything we do, and it's wonderful. I don't know if he do it because he loves us or if he does it because he is high. Either way, we are we really appreciate you coming from California, Mr. Mitchell Diaz. How are you doing,
Very
Mitchell?
good today. Very good.
No, you seem jolly today. Is it because you're seeing Diane? Because normally she hides behind her screen and stuff. So you're so happy to
That's
see her
true.
smiling face. Is that what it is? That
Yeah.
That's
Chicago
true. I am
coldness.
showing my face. I
Diane
normally don't
switched
do this.
places with Jessica B tonight. Jessica normally comes out and lets us see her face, but I don't know what's going on with her. Oh, there she go. There
There
she
she
go. All
go.
I had to do was prompt her. That's all I had to do because
That's
she
it.
like
And I
she
can
like
hear.
she likes the limelight. And we got Miss V. Miss V out there in Cali, Cali, going back to Cali, to Cali, to Cali. I'm going back to Cali. Okay. But listen, y'all, one of the first things I want to get off my chest is in a couple of days I will be restarting the Tiffany Haddish tour. So Thursday we will be in Kansas, Mayetta, Kansas. Never heard of it. At a casino. So if you know anybody around that way, tell them to go over to the Prairie Band Casino and check the show out. Come on out and do that. I'm so elated because, man, it just seems like every time, Diane, and you can attest to this since you're the only other comic on here. No, Jessica, you just do funny skits. You are not a comic. But Diane, when our comedy world is in a lull and we don't have shows coming through and all that, when somebody comes and just gives you something, man, you can't wait to get out there.
I
So
know.
you got
I
to
know.
do the
Just
best that
excited
you
about it.
possibly can.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. So
I'm
we're
happy
gonna talk
for you.
about that. And So this is my Cougar crew for tonight. We're gonna have other people coming in. They say they're gonna drop through a little later, and if they don't, I understand because sometimes it's hard to get your Monday started. But we're gonna pick this thing up because we're gonna push this thing I'm gonna start writing executive orders. That's what I'm gonna have to do. Y'all think that's what I got to do? Write an executive order, Jessica? Oh, what kind of dog is that?
Oh no,
Did y'all see that little puppy?
I saw him.
She
That's
know my attention span is
Yes,
gone.
she want to get on
That's a
get on
dog?
too.
Is
Yeah,
that a
it's
dog or a bear?
a dog. It's a miniature Pomeranian.
Yeah, I
hey,
thought it was a Pomeranian.
One
Oh, they're
pound. She won't get to be no
expensive.
more than about 3 pounds. No, I didn't pay that much for
Oh
her. I
my
only paid
God.
1,200 for her.
He got a big head.
She got a
But you
little
say he
body
only weigh
though.
about 3 pounds?
She only weighs a pound.
yeah,
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's
you
right.
only be about 3 pounds at the most anyway.
oh,
But
where
it's
did you
She's a miniature
where did you get her?
from a lady outside of Swainsboro,
She got
like
more?
Oak Park. Mm-hmm.
Really? I
Yes,
won't even ask how much because
it was only 12.
not bad. But you got the
wait a
maintenance.
minute. Wait a minute. Wait. Is there some zeros behind that 12?
So it
Twelve
was only
hundred.
1200, but they're usually 28 to 3,000
Oh,
Yeah,
for the mini.
Lord Jesus.
Explain why I
I'll
don't have
get one.
one.
They got some selling on Amazon that's
Yeah, that ain't
they're not real, but they look real.
the Damaranians, the main Pomeranians.
Damn Arabians.
You gotta be damned if you do, be
I'll
damned
be
if
damn if you do, damn if you don't.
They're
He is so
Marine.
she keep calling
see.
him
Her
her
name is Kiko.
Kiko. Oh,
Kikako.
Kiko.
Pretty.
Oh, I thought you said Kikako. I was like, all that? Kiko.
Kiko. Yeah.
Chico or
Kiko.
Kiko?
Kiko.
What
Kiko.
Kiko? Why you
Kiko.
named her Kiko?
Ireland kind of chose it.
Oh. Oh, he is so
It's a girl.
I keep forgetting that. That's just like my grandbaby. They was like, "Oh, she is so cute." No, that's a boy. Okay. All right. Well, thank you for bringing Kiko. At least we got somebody else. And if she wants to say something, hey, baby, how you
Hey,
doing?
Kiko.
You can add to
Kiko
the
holder.
conversation. But Miss V, how have things been with you? She might have stepped away. So we'll talk to Diane. Diane, tell us about your comedy career before we get into conversations with the people. If you're joining us on Facebook or any other kind of outlet, please let us know in the chats where you're coming to us from and how you feel about the show. What can we do better? What can we do worse? Uh, we are not averse to criticism because we know sometimes we screw up down here. Ain't it? Look at Mitchell shaking his head like, yeah, they gonna screw up because they ain't that bright. But anyhow, Diane Quarter,
Yes,
um,
ma'am.
you know everyone that's on the tour with us. As a matter of fact, when we were just in where were we, Diane? We were in where we
Chicago.
did Chicago,
Yeah,
yes.
I was in
In
Chicago.
Chicago when we did City Winery. And
Right.
you were part of the tour with us. You weren't necessarily performing, but you came out
Yes,
and
yes,
you
support my
hang with
girl.
us because you and Flame are from the same state
And
and
that's
city,
my
Chicago,
partner.
Illinois. So
Yes.
it was me, Diane. We had some other comics came through. Queen,
Quintella came through.
yeah, Sister Quintella. We had Sean Morgan, yourself, Adele Gibbons came out. We had a pretty good
Debbie
little
came
old
through.
time, it was a fun time. But when is your next
Debbie
show,
and
Diane?
Tiny Sickles. Huh?
Huh? When is your next
I,
show?
I was saying the other comments that came through. What'd you say, baby?
Oh, okay. I said, when is your next show?
My next show is damn. I don't know the date, but I know it's coming up.
You got something
Okay.
in March coming too, because we're supposed to be having another Real Housewives of Comedy. show
Yeah, March
coming up.
8th. I know I'm not March 8th. I'm doing a clean show. I'm gonna
Hmm.
take a shower
For a
and
church,
everything.
yeah.
Yeah.
Is it for churches?
Well, no, it's not for church. It's just for grown folks that want some clean
Oh,
stuff, and
okay.
they don't want us to talk about nothing that they ain't done. I mean, that they
Okay.
have done. Excuse me. I messed that up.
Well, the name
Yeah.
of the tour is the Funny and Fearless Tour.
Oh, that's the tour, baby.
Yeah, that's the tour right there. Someone is calling me. I don't know who it could possibly be. And I had turned everything off, I thought. But enough of that.
I'm
So
looking forward to your tour and seeing you
I'm
and
looking
playing
forward to the
and see
tour. I
you.
really am. Okay, so let's get into some of the popular headlines that is in the news today. Okay. New York City Mayor Eric Adams faces resignations amid federal investigation. Um, Now, if I'm not mistaken, didn't he get a pardon or something from
I
Trump?
thought he did. I
I
thought he
thought he
did.
did too, but I think they're still trying to get him. It says New York City Mayor Eric Adams is confronting significant turmoil as four of his deputy mayors, Maria Torres Springer, Ann Williams Isom, Mira Josie, and Chauncey Parker, have expressed intentions to resign. This upheaval follows the Justice Department's controversial move to dismiss federal corruption charges against Adams in exchange for his cooperation with former President Donald Trump's immigration policies. The situation has led to widespread criticism and calls for Adams' resignation, intensifying the challenges facing his administration. And this comes from the New York Times. Now, I what I don't seem to understand, and correct me if I'm wrong. Hey, Latoya, how are you? Thank you for coming in. Um, how can you decide that you're gonna send immigrants away, but you allow an immigrant to come in and basically tell you how to run the country?
That's unusual.
That's crazy. It's not just unusual, it's crazy
Right.
because
He contradicts himself.
you have
Good. Just a contradiction.
said again, Mitchell, I'm sorry.
Walking contradiction. Just
Yes.
contradict yourself, you know?
Yeah, yeah. It's
Let
like
it
one thing cancels the a paradox,
yeah.
so to speak. I mean, I don't get it. You have immigrants in your family, and yet you're uprooting people's families, their livelihood, their jobs to send them away, but you're not doing anything about all the people that you surround yourself with. But I guess you can be a rich immigrant and stay, but you can't be a poor immigrant and
That's
stay.
exactly
So,
what they're saying.
Have and have nots.
Yeah.
yeah, but how do
Have
you
and have
bring
not.
somebody in from another country and allow them to have access to the entire United States database?
Yeah.
Two hundred and
You got
seventy-seven million dollars said that.
Yeah, I understand all that, but I'm really not. Okay. What did Adams do that had them, I'm not up on the story. What else did he do that he was under pressure, under fire the entire time? What led to them investigating him? Anybody knows? If not, I'll look further into this and we can discuss it at another time. So,
there's probably some embezzlement or some other.
yeah, probably something to do with money. Some
Some do
kickback. What did Chris Tucker say? Money is the root of all evil. He's not the only one that said it, but hey, what did he say? Follow the rich white man. All right.
It's not with the orange hair though.
Okay, so we got an entire family of um of comedians who just got an award at the 56th the NAACP Image Awards. Okay, so the Wayans family named 56 NAACP Image Awards Hall of Fame Award honorees. The legendary Wayans family will be honored with the prestigious Hall of Fame Award at the 56th NAACP Image Awards, recognized for their groundbreaking contributions to comedy, television, and film. The Wayans family has left an indelible mark on the entertainment industry. Do y'all agree with that? Y'all like the Wayans? Jessica, you're muted. Can't hear you. Welcome, Triple P. How are you doing? Tavia, thank you for coming on. Latoya, Diane, you're a comic.
Yeah,
Do
I'm
you
a
think the
comic.
Wayans deserve this award?
Well, they've been around for a long time, so
They
maybe it's
have,
longevity
and
and
he has
appreciation.
contributed a lot to.
Right. So I think that sometimes notoriety is given for time spent and given.
Mhm.
And they've given a lot of time. And they're fun. Yeah.
And they've been in the business. I mean,
Yeah.
when it comes to nepotism, they did the right thing, because
They
I
sure
would
did a
want
lot of it.
somebody that if I had someone who was related to me that could help me climb the corporate ladder, get to a certain point, I would expect them to do that too. So,
Exactly.
Hey,
yeah,
Barb,
but
that's Tavia. That's one of my friends I invited.
oh, hey, Tavia,
It's
where's she
Shatavia,
at?
but we go by Statesboro.
Shatavia. Okay,
It's Shatavia, but we call her Tavy. I
okay.
call her Tavy.
Hey,
Thank you for
Tavy.
coming in, darling. If you don't want to talk, if you got something to say, you can type it and we'll read it for you. It took us a long time to make Jessica talk, but now she won't shut up, so
No, it won't.
won't
Hey,
give
everybody.
nobody else time. And let's not even talk about her cousin. Oh my God,
Toya.
Toya. Tell us about yourself, Tavia, if you don't mind.
Keep my
Hello,
name out fucking mouth.
Toya. This is a Christian show, Toya. I ain't gonna tell you no more. Well, Tavia doesn't want to talk to us. She stepped away. She was like, "I'm gonna kill Jessica for bringing me on this."
She was off mute. I think Toya said so. She was off mute.
Yeah, she was off mute, but she got back on. But thank you, Tavia.
Tavia. Tavia.
Tavia. I like Tavia. I have to be
She gonna
You
different.
call
just
it
But
make
thank
it
you,
Tavia.
what you
Tavia.
like, Barbara.
Huh? It's not what I
You
like.
just
It's what
make
her
it what
name
you
is.
like.
Okay. Okay.
It's
I'm gonna be
Tavia.
difficult. Just like I'm trying to call Pico a boy.
Yeah.
I'm just so backward today. So, the Wayans brothers, getting back to them. I used to love when I mean he that living, what is it? In Living Color.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that
it.
jumpstart quite a few people's careers. Jamie Foxx, even though they were still out there doing something, but the world was open to knowing them. Um,
Right.
Tommy,
Davidson.
yeah, Tommy Davidson. You had what's his name? Oh my God, he's a great actor now. The one that used to do the thing with Damon, the gay, used to do the gay role with Damon.
Come
I
on,
know you're
Marlon.
talking
He's
about
in so many movies. Huh?
You
Greer.
talking about
David.
David Allen Greer.
Jamie Foxx?
David
Very
Allen Greer,
good.
yeah.
David Allen Greer.
Even the dancer, what's her name? The singer, Jennifer
Hudson.
Lopez.
Lopez.
Lopez. Jennifer Lopez, yeah.
Yeah,
He
but
said Hudson, not Hudson.
Barbara, all of the Wayans was famous.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
They had the
and
sister.
when Living Color died off, I know the sister, you didn't see no more of her.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
But a lot of them got their start on there. I mean, I think.
And now Damon and his son has a sitcom out together.
Right. Pops.
And the niece, Shantae is doing stand-up comedy. She was on the first Day Ready. So they deserve it. They've been out for quite some
Yes,
time,
sir.
man. That was a long time ago. I mean,
Heard the
so
name
many, the
Wayne for
Jim
a long
Carrey,
time.
all those people. Yeah. Okay, let's say what's next. The FBI issues urgent warning about unpaid toll text scam targeting drivers. Anybody getting any of those? It's a new scam that's out where they're sending you a message saying that you owe money for tolls.
Yeah, I got one,
Did
but
you
I
did
didn't
you
do
go
it.
through a toll
No, I
actually?
didn't go through. I didn't even got a car.
So what did you do? You just deleted it?
I
Because
didn't
that's
know
what
it
they're telling you to do.
I didn't do anything with it. I knew that it was some
They
bull.
said authorities advise the public to be cautious and avoid clicking on unsolicited links. And that came from Rolling Out.
But 9 times 10, they're gonna send a letter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything
Okay,
is information.
as we all know, and this gets personal with us because this is one of our panelists on our show, Miss Sylvia Tremor Morrison. She was set to perform at the Kennedy Center of
Right.
Performing Arts in DC in April, and
Right.
Trump is going to change the name from the Kennedy Center to the Trump Center
Yes.
and make himself president. He's fired
Board of
all the
directors.
people who have been running it for the longest and was
Yep.
doing all different kinds of shows and having all kind of prestigious people come through, to get their accolades and whatever. So once he came on, many people,
Yes.
many people left, flee,
Yep.
and so
Down
to
the
speak.
line.
Following significant leadership changes at the John F. Kennedy Center for the Performing Arts, including the installation of Trump-aligned management, several prominent artists have severed ties with the institution. Notably, producer Shonda Rhimes and opera singer Renee Fleming have resigned from their positions, expressing concerns over the center's future artistic direction and independence.
True.
He is coming for everything. It's crazy, man. He's taking money out of everybody's pocket and lining. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get the
But
whole
this is
thing.
the person they voted for. It's all right.
Right.
It's all right when now it's affecting you. It was
Yeah.
all Trump. These Trump that now he trying to do away with homeschooling. That's affecting a lot of the Caucasian community, and they flipping out over it. It's all right
Yeah, but
when it
by
was
the same
affecting the
token, he's
African
also
Americans.
offering them money to send the kids to private schools because he already knows most other minorities don't have the money to do the private school thing. Not if
Yeah,
they
but
got a lot of kids, whatever.
that's why
But
they homeschooling because they can't afford the public or the private school. They don't want them in
Right.
public school
mhm.
and they can't afford the private school. So that little bit of money, depending on how many more years they got, that ain't gonna do nothing. He doing is just now he crossing his kind over, and so now they're feeling some type of way. But it
Mhm.
was all he's against the blacks. He's against he's racist. He's against the
Immigrants.
immigrants. He's against all
Hmm.
of those people.
He's
And
against everybody, to tell you
you
the
know,
truth, that ain't
yeah,
got money.
it's he's for
You gotta
himself.
have a certain uh amount of money to be in his ilk.
Right.
It's
Yep.
He's not president. Is Elon Musk the
That's
president?
true.
He's
yeah,
pretending.
he's running the show, and which
He's
is crazy
pretending.
because, as I said at the beginning, that how do you get rid of immigrants but allow an immigrant to come in and make all these kind of changes and bring hackers who, now that they got the information, can do anything with it?
That's right.
I mean,
How do
are they trying to send Mitchell back? Mitchell, have you gotten anything?
Mitchell said he was born here.
No.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
boy,
know,
you
so
look-
silly.
It does, but the thing about it, Mitchell, even the ones that are born here, he's still sending them.
Yeah,
The people that they were married, he broke up the whole family.
Oh
Like the
yeah,
kids was born, like he sent them all back. If you
it's what
didn't
it is.
look
really.
like him, yes.
It is what it is. I'm ready to go to the mountains. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? They come hunting for me. I'm gone. Bye.
Bye.
But yeah, because yeah, I get lost in Mexico. They're gonna kill me. I don't even speak Spanish. I'm gonna be like, hey, America,
You don't
okay,
speak
this
Spanish
America.
with a name like Diaz?
Hey, I'm sorry, what? My daddy beat the Spanish on me. What you want?
Hmm. It's crazy.
It's what it is.
I mean, has it even been a month?
No.
Yeah, he's
Nope.
wilding
Yeah,
out,
yeah.
but
It's just
he
over a
just see
month.
what he could get away with. He's
When
doing
did
that
he come
Congress
in?
shit, doing felony shit.
January 20th, right?
January
It'll be a
20th.
month 30th.
Yeah, I feel to
It'll
say
be
he
a
just
Thursday. It'll be 30 days on the 20th, right? Thursday.
Right.
But it's sad. I don't get why everything gotta be his way or no way. There's no
Been that way.
concern about, I mean, he's coming after the military, the veterans, he's coming after everything. And they want to, he's going to step on the right toes, and that's going to change the whole narrative. Oh, he's already stepped on toes, but he's got people still in key places that are counteracting what some of the people are trying to do to halt some of the stuff he does.
That's what I'm
But
praying
it's crazy. I think what's going to happen is it's going to bring people who really stop and think, okay, this ain't about color no more. This is about preserving what we've worked so hard for, what we've done. Let's put color aside and get rid of these people who are trying to annihilate. I mean, it really is crazy.
What's
Your
gonna
credit
happen?
You
card
you can't you
500.
They're
you're
gonna send
not
his
going to be
wife
able
back.
to find out unless you're doing research on your own what new diseases are coming in. You're not going to be able to find out about the weather and all this kind of stuff. It's just so it's I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it. I
Messed
really don't
He
up.
get
gonna
it.
he gonna mess around. And his wife gonna get sent back, and that's what's gonna change the whole thing. That's
Oh,
what's gonna
that
change the
ain't going to
game.
happen. He's
Watch.
He ain't
not.
going nowhere.
Somebody close to him gonna be. I'm trying to tell you the same rules he's setting for everybody else. He is somebody in his bloodline that's gonna have to abide by them rules, and they're not gonna know it, and they're gonna call on him to get them out. And I'm telling you, that's what's gonna happen.
I
That's what's
sure
gonna
don't
happen. Or
Well,
see it.
somebody rich, somebody really famous family member, because everybody kin to everybody. So I'm telling you, that's what's gonna happen. Watch.
okay, we'll hold you to
Watch.
that. We'll hold you to that.
We'll
But
see.
he does step on a lot of toes, and that whole motley crew of people that he has in the White House with him, all those people that's on his staff. It's I just all yes men, yes
That's
women
what they
that don't
are.
have any clue about the job that they are doing. Hey, Kevin Kev, how are you doing? You coming on looking like you're a thief in the night. What are you about to do? Unmute yourself. Can't hear you. Unmute. Unmute.
Uh, the timing is off now because I had a good glide, but
Yeah, well, you missed it.
yeah, the timing
Hey,
is.
we don't know how to act. We got 3 males on here tonight. That is wonderful. We normally girl tight, but we running a close race. Triple P, you need to come on and say something. Cabby, how are you doing?
I'm fine, darling. How you feeling?
I feel like a one of them grown, but
Okay.
that's it's we're discussing all kind of things. How do you feel about the past? It's been a month. It will be a month on Thursday that Trump has been in office, have you seen anything that you agree with that he's done?
Well, I'll tell you one thing. Whether you agree or disagree, the man get busy. As soon as he got in there, he a man of his word. If nothing else, he got busy. This, that, and the third. He just started.
You can be as busy as you want to be. If you wrong, you wrong.
Doesn't make a difference. I mean, he hit it off running. Everybody else
Yeah,
buying.
he hit the floor running.
So you nothing else gonna say that. But I'm just want to give things because the irony of this would be is that he looks like the bad guy, but for some strange reason, you know how you do something bad, hoping somebody else get hurt, but it works out in your favor.
Mm-hmm.
I think something gonna work out in our favor. I just feel it. I said you can't see it, but why? Because God is still in control. It's gonna work it out.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
And the thing about it, the beautiful thing that I like about it is we are sitting back, and I think that people are planning. It's like, okay, I know this makes me want to get my ducks in order, ducks in a row. I'm not gonna sit back. We're moving now in theft mode. We're not broadcasting what our actions are going to be. Of course, we have all the things out like, oh, we're going to boycott on February 28th when we're not supposed to spend any money anywhere, anytime on February 28th. They're asking you to do it February 27th, 26th, whatever. Don't buy any gas. Don't spend any money. Don't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all agree with that?
Yeah.
Do y'all agree with that?
Why not? You ain't got it.
Huh?
Yeah.
I agree. I think we have to hit them in the pocket and show the economic power that we have because we buy more than anybody.
Yeah, we do.
Because we try to compete with ourselves and try to keep up with the Joneses.
But no, fair.
You know why that is, if we're being honest.
Kevin,
Why is it? You got two things going. That's why there's feedback, Kevin.
Right. Well, because the computer was slow and the phone is always so much quicker. I don't know why that is. But anyway, everything always stems from slavery, even that. Because
I believe that.
Because you always had nothing. Now when you feel like you can get a little something, man. So it's now a cycle, man. I got to do this for myself, for my ego, whatever. But the more you have to get spiritually based and grounded and rooted, because once that is secure, everything else will flourish. You understand? And I know it's hard. I know it can be hard. And sometimes it's hard to stay still. One of the hardest things to do in life, and believe it or not, is to do nothing or just be quiet. You know what I'm saying? And once again, it all starts with each individual. You got to have your inner working. But like I said, slavery has done so much. It has ripped the skin. It has ripped the marrow. And slavery just shift and change. It ain't never really just disappeared. You understand what I'm saying? Because I just saw something that was funny that Biden signed in 2023, the no lynching law. In 2023, now that's signed? Come on, man. Stop playing. Really? So
and
come on.
And they still lynching.
Yeah, how about that? So once again, man, stop playing. And like I said, because you got to realize when you see those, which really gets to me, man. And like I said, I wrote the script about it. When you see those pictures, like I think it was the 30s, 40s, when they lynching people, and they got kids around there looking at that, like it's some joke and laughing and this and that. Like, wow, so they're gonna grow up with a certain way too, and it just goes on and on and on until somebody breaks that cycle. Now, I'm pretty sure there was some in there. I'm pretty sure there was some in there who didn't want that to happen, but they're so scared because they get turned on too. There was a cat. Oh man, why this guy forgets my name? He wasn't down with it. White cat. Him and his son was ready to tear it up, and then he was telling the black people, "Come on, get down," and they were so scared. They wouldn't even join him. That fear is a crazy thing, man. And I know that personally. When I was growing up, I was so scared of everything, confrontation, whatever. But the thing that turned my life around, you never forget it. I got stuck up. That changed my whole life. After that, I was taking on all comers. And sometimes we got to be forced, or one has to be forced to do something to either break that shell or get out of that cycle, if you will. So sometimes something negative happens, something positive can come out of it. It isn't always what it seems sometimes, you know? And sometimes the ducks don't always fall in a row. You understand? If that makes any sense, you know. But
It makes plenty of sense.
like the scriptures say, the swiftest runner doesn't always win the race. I always try to figure out what the heck does that mean? If you're the fastest runner, you should always win. But no, just look at these contests. Like I said, you got the most, you know, the best singer doesn't always win. Why? Because they might not like their personality, their look, or whatever. But that's how life is. The swiftest runner doesn't always win. The baddest, the biggest, the toughest guy doesn't always win. You know, sometimes the little guy beats the big guy, David and Goliath. But anyway, y'all get my point.
Very much.
But the sad part about it is how there are still some people out there that make excuses for what is going on. Oh, he's cleaning up, he's doing this. No, he's not cleaning up. You know, I mean, you couldn't possibly tell me that you live in our area and you're not feeling the impact of what is happening. And it's not going to affect your life.
As far as what? As far as what?
As far as economically, it's easy for people that live in more affluent areas to say, oh, well, it's not bothering me. But I know for a fact where we live, in our neck of the woods, they certainly cannot say that they are, and be truthful about it, that they are in line with what he's doing.
Well, I'm not from that neck of the woods. I'm one of the affluent ones, but I had to say that. I'm sorry.
Just because you live in New York don't mean you affluent.
Nah, I live with the Jeffersons. I live with the Jeffersons now. But anyway.
Yeah, I know. You're moving on up a little higher. Bless God.
But once again, let's just talk about the humanity of it. That's what it boils down to, man. Human being to human being. You understand what I'm saying? You know something. How your spirit got to be on some sort of trip. If you feel that you can just step on people, don't care about people, how they this, that. And that seems like that's the way the world has always been. And that's not
it has always been that way, but it hasn't been as blatant. Now all of a sudden you got people surrounding you that's not even from this country. And because they got money and you want money, you allow them to come in and tell you how to run the country and how to go through and see what everybody's doing and what money is being spent and where we need to take the money from this and we need to take the money from that, when it wasn't your money to give. And once you take the money, what are you going to do with it?
Well, once again, you saying the key word, which is always, once again, in the life cycle, money talks. Money been talking a long time. Money ain't never stopped talking.
Well, money needs to shut the hell up.
Yeah, well, tell money that. Money gonna tell you stop talking that bull, you know. Money always talk. Good, bad, or indifferent, money always talk.
But I think after a while, money ain't gonna mean nothing.
It's not.
Well, it ain't there yet.
It's too many.
Well, that depends on who you talking to. Because see, the one thing that has not changed is divide and conquer. I keep telling people that's the oldest play in the playbook, and it always works. It has never failed. And you could tell somebody, this is what I'm gonna do, and it's still gonna divide, because there's never a shortage of hate and there's never a shortage of disagreeing on something. Okay? Because everybody has to be on one accord. I don't know a time where everybody's always on one accord. And that's the key thing. And once again, I will say this, and I will keep it. I think to heal the world, and this is it comes to me, let Black people do their thing. The world would heal.
Yeah.
Okay? Just everybody else sit down. Everybody else just sit down. Black people coming up, the world would heal. You know what I'm saying? Because just something about.
How do you allow somebody you don't think is 100% human? Because they obviously are still on that weird 3/5 of a person, of a man.
Well, let me answer. You give they too much credit. And everybody does that. And stop focusing on they. I mean, be aware, but stop focusing on they. Everybody wants to go, well, they.
We're not going to fool ourselves, Kevin, and think that you can't focus on the rhetoric, because that's what keep them they think in their minds 2 or 3 steps above us or whatever.
Well,
And when your
you
hands
can
are tied sometimes,
mhm.
because there are people who look like us, look like me and you, who think that what is happening is wonderful
Okay,
because they think it does not affect them.
okay,
But
okay,
now they're beginning to see
okay.
that, okay, it does affect you.
Okay, well, you just said that the beautiful part is then now they're beginning to see then. Once they see, they see. And once again, it somehow it would all work out in some form or fashion because like I said, God is still in control. And once again, love is truly the answer, but sometimes you gotta crack a couple of eggs to make an omelet. Sometimes you gotta go up somebody's head
Yeah, but look
sometimes.
how hot eggs are.
Yeah, ain't that the truth? I
Yeah.
started to go. Matter of fact, I started a GoFundMe page to get me some eggs. So I hope y'all
Just to get you some eggs. Okay.
That's right, GoFundMe page.
I'm
So
gonna I'm gonna I'm gonna
Hey,
put
Barbara,
an
that was
egg in
funny.
your basket.
okay, put something in my basket, a tisket or a tasket.
So do you think the answer is us supporting black businesses and only black businesses? Is everybody
Well,
cool with that?
well, it's a start. It's a start. If the patronage is good, why
Yeah,
not?
yeah, because we have to they
But
some people.
but once again, it all stems from slavery. Once again, it's like the divide and conquer. Like you go if a black person slavery days goes into the house, black person asks the Lord, "Don't walk on my floor, even your floors." Go to the back, and once again, that divide and conquer. If you a certain shade in the sun, all that BS, and you have to be conscious and aware enough to rise up above that. And the only way you can do that is be spiritually grounded. Once again, I'm always gonna go back to the scripture part because I know on my journey, like because when you start reading scriptures and really studying it, it will beat you up and break you down into dust. And we have to be broken first before we can be lifted back up. And there's a
Yeah,
lot of
but
this. Mhm.
um how many people that you know in these days and time really take the time out for religion, really take the time out? I mean, because
I didn't say
you
nothing
have so
about
many
religion.
people out here that says, oh, religion is a farce, the Bible is not real. They want to read the Quran, they want to read this, they want to read that, they want to come up with all this stuff could not have happened. Yes,
Mhm.
you have to be grounded in the fact that you have religion in your life,
Mhm.
but the majority of the people have religion, and you know they don't
Exercise.
merge the two together. They're
No,
not saying, uh we are the praying grandmothers at grandfather's age right now. Jessica M ain't, Latoya ain't, uh,
mhm.
Tabia, she probably is not, but you know
I am.
we see the bigger picture more
Right.
so.
Right. But it's just an excuse once again. And that's how strong
No,
and
it's not,
powerful.
Kevin.
It's not an excuse, Kevin. It's
No,
No, it's
Kevin,
not an
reality.
excuse.
no, it's
Hold on,
not,
slow
If
down.
Kevin.
Hold on,
you
slow
don't
down.
do better until you know better.
But hold on, slow down. I didn't even finish. What was I saying? What are y'all jumping off for saying no, that's not what
Say it again, then.
Because
no,
you
You
didn't
no,
don't
let
even know
no.
Barbara.
what you were saying.
You
See,
didn't let
hold on.
Barbara. You didn't let Barbara finish before you interrupted. It was like it's just an excuse. You didn't even let Barbara finish.
She was finished. What are you talking
No, she
about?
wasn't.
I wasn't,
She was
Okay.
but
still on me.
Okay, Robert, you have more to say?
I don't forgot it now. You know I got short-term memory
Right there.
loss.
Well, hold on. Let me just say something. I'm keen on shutting up until somebody finishes, okay? And y'all were overzealous because most people are run by their emotions, and that's another thing. Most people don't take that 2.5 seconds to stop and think. They're just ready to jump, boom. Now, y'all don't even know what I was going to say. Y'all just,
But
wait,
wait a
slow
minute
down.
though. Isn't that just the way things are? I mean, it's a learned behavior.
Okay, fair enough.
I mean, if we didn't react to emotions, a lot of things probably wouldn't happen. I mean, in order for us to move forward, we're gonna have to get really, really mad and really, really fed up.
Well, that all
But right
depends.
now, it's like I'm just gonna sit back and see what's gonna go on.
But once again,
Something got to give.
there's a time and place for everything. Okay, and
Hmm.
once again, and I say this, timing is everything. You understand? Now, the key word that you kept saying was religion, and no, it's not religion, it's relationship.
You
Nobody.
brought religion into the foray.
I'm sorry?
You brought religion into the
No, I
conversation.
said God. I
You
didn't say
said we
religion.
had to be
Spiritually, yeah,
spiritually.
right. I didn't say
Grounded.
nothing
He
about
said, "I
religion.
got it spiritually grounded."
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
spiritually.
See, so you
You know
messed
my
up right
lips too
there.
big. I can't say some words.
See, I'm keen and take my time when I say something. Okay.
Okay,
And once again, that's what it is, and that's how you get your spirit, because God is the source, of course.
we
You know,
understand that,
and,
and
but
we don't disagree with you, but
but
people can still be spiritual and still be fed up. Do you not think that?
no, you can be. You can be. But now we're talking about the actions of people. I mean, we all human beings. Yeah, you get fed up, of course. God got fed up with the people. You understand what I'm
Hmm.
saying?
And he's
No,
very fed up.
but that's not what
He's
I'm
not
saying. What I'm
pleased
saying,
with any of
most
us.
most people react on emotions, okay,
Hmm.
and they it's hard to control that for most people. A lot of people in jail, if they would have just waited half a second more, okay, boom,
Hmm.
how many people get mad and tear up their own stuff? Now you got to buy new stuff, okay, guy or girl, human being to human being. You break up their car, smash their car, you smash your own car, now you got to buy a new one. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Because you got hot-headed. I understand it, to be fair, I get it. But nah, that's something you have to, like you said, you have to practice on that, you know? And like I said, I done been through the trenches. I done been down a lot of blocks. You
Well,
understand what I'm saying?
what do you think would be the final nail driven into the coffins of Black people? What do you think? What's that? How much further can they go? How much more can we tolerate? Do we tolerate?
Well, that can't be answered. But I tell you one thing. I it's funny you say that. People always say this here trope. We got a long way to go. Well, how long we got to go? How long is the
Yeah,
line?
400 years.
And,
That
and,
ain't enough.
and where we started from, okay, to however, how long is this road? Again, we got a long way to go. How many times you keep saying we got a long way to go? The time is right now. Stop. Okay, but we have to come on that one accord. One of the best things that happened in a long time, and we need one of those things again, was the Million Man March. Beautiful. Right then was a nucleus where things could have shifted right there and then. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But there's always, when there's a movement with Black people, you ever notice there's always somebody throws a monkey wrench in it. It's always a monkey wrench. Wait a minute. If Black people just say, okay, cool, we're gonna go over here, we're gonna mind our business, boom. Wait a minute. Now somebody want to come over here. Wait a minute, we wasn't bothering you. Hold on now, chill. But the key to that is, and it's unfortunately in life, in history, there cannot be change without bloodshed. And that's unfortunate. It's until you crack up on somebody's head. And once again, I don't know if I tell you this before, but it happened to me. This cat, and like I tell you, I was scared always growing up. Used to take my money, my cookies and milk money all the time, and I would let him because he was bigger than I was, and I was just so scared. One day, I just wasn't having it no more. Wasn't having it. Me and that dude got to tussling. He ain't take my money no more because I had
Yeah.
enough.
I
That
mean,
was it.
everybody does have a breaking point, but what will it
And
be for us?
that can't be answered. You know, it'll happen because when it happened, it'll happen. You
Yeah,
can't put a
it'll
timing on it.
happen. And when
It
it
might be
happens,
tomorrow.
whoa,
You
whoa,
you don't know, and
whoa.
it's with everybody. Okay, and then on top of that, now we can start loving. Man, we could have done this before. Well, apparently not, because you wasn't hearing me. And this country's language is violence and money. So you got to talk one of the two. I don't care where you go. If you speak the same language as the people, they understand you better than somebody who doesn't. And people say, "Oh, violence is never the answer." Well, what's the question? You understand? So unfortunately, yeah, sometimes that's what the doctor ordered for me to go upside your head. Okay, now you got a
Well,
bunch of people dead.
what do we do to make them even a playing field? Make it a level playing field.
Well, you have to have
I
economic
mean,
struggle.
if somebody, especially Black women, Black women, while all this strife and all this craziness was going on, Black women were busy breaking that glass ceiling. They were educating themselves. They were getting degree after degree
Uh-huh.
and just becoming real superheroes. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a Black woman, but
Mhm.
now you got somebody that comes and says, "Oh, they can't be better than a white man. They can't be better than
Who,
this, that, or the other."
who says that?
What do you think they're saying now, Kevin?
Well, hold on. My thing is, I hear the rhetoric in that, but be the best that you can be. Don't put those chains of mental slavery
It
on
does
you.
us no good to be the best that we can be if we can't,
Yeah,
or
they
if we are
could've-
not given the opportunities to show what we can do. If all they say about us is, "Oh, you didn't do it because you didn't get the job because of what you know and how good you are. You got the job because it was a DEI job.
Okay.
You got the job because somebody had to put you in that position."
Okay. So, but check this out. In spite of what you just said, I got the job. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
I
but
can
they're
do
taking
it.
the jobs away now. So what do you say
Well,
about that? Triple P, you've been kind of quiet. Come on in and say something. What you got to say about this? Unmute yourself. Unmute
hit
it.
hit one of the squares. I had the same problem, Triple P. Hit the square with the people in
Hit the
it, then it'll
square.
come up at the bottom. Or somebody's picture, Triple P, and then it'll pop up.
Hello?
Hey.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
Oh,
we hear
thank
you
y'all.
now. But did you hear us?
Yes, I did. I heard every conversation. Yes, ma'am.
Do you
And what
agree with
I
Kevin
agree,
or?
I agree with both of y'all. I mean, it's change need to be made. Like you said, we need the opportunity. I mean, both of y'all right. I mean, this country, to me, I think what will bring the country together, but why I think they trying to step the Mexicans for coming over Mexico. I know this a little stepping out. They don't want them to overthrow white people because the population is getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
But
And
nobody had a problem when white people were doing it.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. If we black people, Mexican got together, we could outvote everybody. That'd change the dynamics of the situation. Cause our number is 13%. So we really can't outvote, the change. We got a low number. That's just me in my opinion. I think they want to stop the Mexicans from come over because they got with the black people. We got together. We can outvote and make change because everything is a vote.
Well, but not for nothing. We still have people in both races who are pro-Trump and pro everything that is being done right now. How do we make these people see that, hey, you can fool yourself as much as you want to, but you couldn't possibly think that this is beneficial for you. So,
You right?
Kevin, how do we do that? How do we get the can't call them what do you call the backstabbers? I don't want to say Uncle Tom because Uncle Tom really wasn't a bad person. They just gave him a bad name.
mm-hmm.
So, Kevin,
Josiah
what do we
Henson.
do since you know everything?
Josiah Henson. Josiah Henson was his name.
Josiah Henson. Okay.
Yeah, Uncle Tom. Anyway. What's your
Was he?
question?
Oh, that's Hinton. How do we? I got short-term memory loss. What did I say?
Nobody else
See,
He
is
I
saying.
went
said
to
he
war for
said
nothing.
We're gonna rise up
Triple
against Trump.
P said to get Triple P said to get together with the Hispanics and we can outvote them, but you was like that still wasn't gonna work.
See,
And I agree with that because
Yeah, because we
Elon Musk
are
got
we are
control of
divided
computer
within the
systems.
black race.
yeah,
Yep.
Is
even the
basically
Mexicans,
what I was
even
trying to say.
Mexicans
Mitch, you
not
got something to say?
united.
Go ahead, Mitch.
There's no unity in the Mexican people as well. You know what I mean? So yeah, that was.
But they do a better job than the blacks.
Yeah, but that's all they want to do is just work and not give a shit about nothing else. You know what I mean? Get paid. That's it. But so yeah, anything else it don't matter.
Yeah, but they do their work and they take pride in their work.
Yeah,
And
but they
man,
don't.
I tell
They're
you,
not
when I
into
pass
helping.
by and see some of these places where there used to be like businesses had a liveliness to it, now everything seems to look abandoned because the ones that have not been sent out of the country are hiding.
Yeah,
And
But
there's
Mitchell
no
said they
way to
gonna
live. How can you tell somebody else they don't belong in a place that you came to yourself
yeah, got them
and
scared. Shook.
populated?
they
Yeah,
probably
got
built
them
the house
shook.
he staying
Yeah,
in.
everybody shook. But yeah, I still walk around, folks. excuse the language, but forget them.
But to your what
Go
you
ahead,
just said to your
Mitchell.
statement, it started with violence, and that's sad, you know. And once again, this is the land of the American Indian, and once again they came over, did X, Y, and Z. But once again, you would think with all we know as human beings that we can come together as one. But once again, for those who are up there pulling strings, nah, because they want to keep everybody at bay at that level. There is enough for everybody to be comfortable and everything. But you know, they keep it divided. So and all these TV shows and now think of it now. Like when I was coming up, there's like 4 channels. There's 1,000 channels out there with a whole bunch of stuff.
Too many.
Games on your phone, da da da. All of it is distraction. Okay. And they get you while you're young, and you start your brain start to develop that way. Well, I'm gonna do this, da da da, and you focus on everything else except what you're supposed to be focused on. So once again, once you have that distraction there, and you have that hole, and people every in again out again Finnegan, they always gonna win because they focused on what they doing. They focused on y'all or the people, if you will, just with the strings. And once again, they got all that money. Okay, why isn't it enough for them? Who knows? Come on, you got one man with $150 billion. You got this man $150 billion. Really? What do you need or you want that much that you need $150 billion or that you have $150 billion? Really?
Power.
And it's still not enough.
Power. That's what he wants. Power.
Okay, to do what?
Position.
And once again, those
cartoons. Control.
But really, just think about it. When you see those cartoons, like I said, I keep telling you, when you was a kid, the scientists always said the same thing. I want to rule the world. Okay, say you do. Then what? Then what you gonna do?
Well, we'll find out.
Everybody's spirit doesn't fall into place like that. There's always going to be that rebellion spirit or that righteous spirit that has to uprise against the evils which they know of. You understand what I'm saying? And evil's been around a long time. It's been a long time. So you're fighting an uphill battle, but it's always going to be a fight. And in this country, Black people have always, and if I don't mind being admonished, or you can point out where I'm wrong, but in the history of this country, Black people have always had to fight. Always. You can say, let's just take it from the just take it from the 1900s, and I'm being kind. From the 1900s, show me where Black people ain't had to fight.
But Kevin,
they're like, oh man, we chilling. It's all right. Everything's good.
Kevin, you sound like we ain't gonna never come out.
Huh? Say what?
The way you're talking, I'm just saying, like, just the way it sounds like you've been fighting your whole life, and it's like you just gonna just deal with it. It's like it's never gonna change. It's always gonna be in this way, but except in a different form. Just when you were explaining slavery, it never left. It just changed its form.
Yeah.
It just changed its form of control.
Maybe that's the way it's always gonna be because of the yin and the yang, the sun, the day and the night. You understand? But with all that being said, I say to everybody, you got to find your joy somewhere within the midst of all that. You got to find your joy, because if you're worried about this and that, you go crazy and you won't enjoy life itself. When all the beauty that's still there surrounds you, you won't be able to see it or cope with it or accept it. I'm not going to let nobody make you go crazy.
Kevin, that's different when you are used to something and somebody's taking away your livelihood. How can you be happy? like Mitchell people,
stuff that you work for.
Yeah, how can you actually enjoy? Sorry, Mitchell.
No, you're all right. I'm happy.
Who gives you the right to go into people's accounts, go into people's job history and say, okay, this person is making too much money. This person, we need to take this money from Social Security. We need to take this money from the HBCUs. We need to take this money. Okay, all the money that you're going to take, what are you going to do with it?
Mm-hmm.
Divide it up among yourselves?
Pocket that shit. Yeah, it's just for lunch.
Well, you're asking the wrong person. I don't know what they're going to do with it. But I tell you what they ain't going to do with it.
I'm not asking you as in to tell me what they're going to do.
But what I'm saying,
what makes it right for them to do this kind of thing?
Who said it made it right? You understand what I'm saying?
And how can you be happy if you have children to support? If you're getting everything snatched away from you, you got to think about these things in what's going to happen with your kids and your bloodline. You can't just say, "Oh, they took everything from them. Just find a way to be happy." You can't do that.
No,
Because you
no.
got people
They
that
gonna find a
depends
way.
on you.
We'll have to find a
I
way.
said, I said, you hold on now. I said,
What you
I
said?
said,
Hold on. Hold on. What Mitchell said?
I said, "Oh, our people gonna find a way. Rob still a kid. We're gonna find a way to feed the children. You know, especially children at that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, you know, I ain't gonna be robbing my neighborhood. Ain't nothing here. You know, I'm going up fuck with, you know, what they got yet. Yeah, excuse me, I'm not incriminating myself.
But
I'm just
it
saying
should
what is.
not even have to come to that. I mean,
It's gonna come to something. I mean, shit.
you're trying to take Social Security. You're
Oh,
trying to go after the veterans' money. The veterans are making too much money. These people have gone and fought for this country, did what they were supposed to do, and they come back and they're getting benefits for being hurt, for all the mental anguish and all the stuff that could have happened to their bodies. And you want to go in and say, these people are getting too much money? What about the money that you're getting for doing absolutely nothing? Because you want to build a spaceship, or you want to go sit your ass on Mars, or you want to go do this or whatever. Fund everything. And then you have the nerve to say, we can stop everybody from working and replace everybody with machines.
Okay. And let's just say they do that. Then what?
You tell me.
No, once again, that's when maybe that's the straw you talking about that is needed to break the back. You dig what I'm saying? Because listen, I'm gonna tell you this now. You can't believe everything you see in media, and I'm gonna say this also. I strongly and firmly believe that there are more people loving than they are hating. Okay, I repeat, there are more people loving than they are hating. And the thing about it,
no.
I'm
Judging by
sorry.
my last couple of boyfriends, I don't know.
That's that fake love.
Yeah, that's old fake love.
Well, see, you messing up because I've been
that don't
loving
come
you a
after
long
midnight
time.
love. We don't need that. Show up at
Sometimes
9
you,
o'clock sometime.
sometimes you do need some midnight loving. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
Sometimes you want to wait till
But
the midnight
every
hour.
night? No, I'm just
That's when my
But
love
go
comes
ahead.
tumbling down. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
your
wait
love come tumbling
till the
down
midnight.
the chimney.
Yeah, okay. Hey, listen, they call me backdoor Santa. That's when I make my
Backdoor Santa. Okay, backdoor. We can take
I
that
make
a lot of ways, you know that, right? Backdoor Santa. Okay. You come through the back door.
Yeah, ho ho ho.
Yeah. We got some on here, but it's
And
okay.
see, but hold on, you see right there, in the midst of talking about something serious, you see, for that brief moment, you had a little joy there. You see what I'm saying? And
But
that's what
we
it is.
always have joy. Black people have
Hell
always
no,
been
Kevin.
innovative. We know how to
Yeah.
rise above, but
Okay. Well,
it's
there.
going to
So
get
then
to the
you
point
answering
where
your own
there's a
question,
breaking
then.
point. There's a breaking point for us, and it's coming to a head quickly.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. And when it comes, you'll know about it.
Oh, I'm sure I will.
Laughter can only get you so far, Kevin. I'm just saying.
I'm sure I will.
What only get you so far?
Laughter. You said, see, for that brief moment, we had a little bit of laughter. Yeah. Sometimes you got to laugh not to whoop nobody. Tell you.
But hold on.
Got to
But
laugh
check
to
this
keep
out.
them crying, right?
But check this out. Now, once again, check out how you threw that in there. Now, what if you didn't have that at all?
What to my laughter?
Yeah.
You always gonna have laughter.
No. Hold on.
You
See, once
always
again, you missing my point, and that's a lot of things you missing
No,
the point.
but you gotta have laughter, Kevin, because you gotta laugh to keep
That
from
was my
crying.
point. Hold on. See how you jump over. That was my point. It's Jessica you supposed to be talking to, not me. That was my point. See, you jumped over.
If that was your
statement.
point, why didn't you just say that? Why do you have to give us all these scenarios and
hold on. See
regurgitate all this verbiage instead of just saying, "Well, we gonna keep laughing."
You need a new pair of ears. Okay. People sometimes
maybe
don't listen.
My braids are hiding them. I'm put my goodie. Say it again.
You know, see that? And but once again, once again, the joy has got to come, and the joy will come, but you have to allow it in. You have to open the door for the joy to come walking in. But what my whole
I
thing
don't
is,
think there's a race of people who ain't as joyful as us because we are so used to I wouldn't even call it shucking and jiving. We are so used to hiding behind. We wear the mask.
don't wear the mask. Don't wear the mask.
Oh, it's coming off.
You know, and
Slowly
once
but
again,
surely.
you to that also be true. You have to be truthful to
There's a
yourself.
difference between getting fed and getting fed up.
Yeah,
Damn,
yeah.
that
Look
was
at
good,
that
Barbara.
profound statement. That girl. Oh,
That was
boy.
good.
I love you something, girl. Go ahead. Go ahead now, Kelvin. Go ahead.
No. Your point is true, but once again, in again, out again, Finnegan. No matter what you do in your daily life, okay, if you're gonna always stress and strife over every little thing, and I can't take it no more, then you're going down, and that's the place where you don't want to go. You don't want to go to that abyss. You understand? So you got to find some way to find your woosah moment or that place where you can re-energize yourself, your spirit. And that's the
So
key
what
to it
would
all.
a woosah moment?
I'm
And
sorry?
that and I mean we've been waiting to exhale for the longest. What is our woosah moment? And before
You
you
mean
answer that, let me read what Tabia says. Joy and laughter can only hide reality for a little while. And that's what you
okay.
said too.
That's not what I said. No, I ain't saying nothing about hiding nothing. See, once again, I'm a stickler on words. Hide? What you hide? Nah, you ain't hiding nothing. You laughing at
You
the
said we
truth.
can't keep laughing.
Huh?
You said we can't keep laughing.
And Barbara said it was a cover up when you gonna take the mask off, and Barbara was like, I'm
Okay.
about to.
Slow down, slow down, slow down.
Populist.
You show me where I said you can't keep laughing. Where does that come from? I don't even talk like that. What do you mean you can't keep laughing?
Rewind. You know we can't
Yeah,
rewind. So how
you,
we gonna
you, you
prove
can't keep laughing. What? No, that's a negative one. Yeah, I said find your joy.
what she
That's a statement I said.
what
Find.
what if, in a way she agrees with both of us. Yeah, we laugh and be joyful, but that the reality is it only lasts for a while. After a while, you got to get mad about something or
Ho- ho-
sad about something.
Hold
Laughter
on.
cannot be our only emotion.
Hold on. Hold on. Sometimes the key is you got to set your emotion aside. Okay, if you want to move correctly, if you let your anger be your guide and your reins, then you're gonna fail. Okay, sometimes
But what is correct, Kevin? What is
I
correct?
mean, you
What
just
they're
said
doing, they
life
think what
is
they're
it de-
doing
great.
is correct.
hold on, slow down. It depends on the situation and what's going on. If you move with anger at the wrong time, you're gonna fail, no matter how
That's
you slice
true.
it. And that's
Most
why I said,
times, sometimes you fail, sometimes you become the victor. But go
but
ahead.
but but like like I said, I gotta keep reiterating certain things. Timing is everything. Everything is according to situation and time. You got to assess whatever is happening at the time, okay, and been through some things, hopefully, so you can know how to make the right moves, okay? And you got to pray on some things too. Once again, it depends on what you're talking about. Now, there's one thing you talk about individuality, but as a group, as a whole, as a people, okay? And it's hard to get people, like I said, on one accord. Okay, they're not going to always agree on everything. Okay, you have to have the discipline to say, okay, we're going to let this person lead and do X, Y, and Z. And I like a perfect, like I said, I've been down somebody. I have a friend of mine, right? Love this guy to death, love this guy to death. And we're talking, and we were talking about something. He said, yeah, that's right. I said, well, if everybody else do it, you going to do it too? He said, yeah, I'm going to do it. I said, why? Because everybody doing it. So they run to the left, I'm running to the left too. I said, well, are you a leader or a follower? He said, I'm a leader. I said, you just contradicted what you just said. Okay.
Mhm.
So why are you going nowhere? Nah, no, everything, like I said, hold on, take back. If everybody running that way, okay, I don't know what's going on, whatever. Okay, stand still. Okay, that one few moments, you might discover something. You dig? So once again, it all depends. And these things you go through in life, okay, they either gonna break you or make you. You understand? And like I said, doing my everybody has their own journey and their own story. And everything that happened to you that's bad doesn't always mean that it's bad. Okay, it can work out for the better. Everything is according. Like I said, through that being stuck up, what I learned was I was so scared and petrol to go out the house. I had gotten so angry that I'm like, whoa, the anger took away my fear. I learned that anger took away fear. And everything that was scaring me, that I was afraid of, I hit it dead on. And I just started growing on the inside. And once you grow on the inside, can't nobody mess with you. And you have to have some humility, some compassion, understanding, all these things, ingredients make a better you. But a lot of people, they just go forward thinking about, yeah, it's about me, and ego. Ego was like ego and hubris. Ego and hubris, they on the top, but nobody talks about humility. That's real. It's a rarity. Talk about humility, compassion, because they chippers on the show. Nah, you ain't gonna do all this and that. I'll cuss you out. Da, da, da. Whoa, slow down. Is that a person talk? You know what I'm saying? And also notice that crazy recognize crazy. Also, you notice that when these people be shooting and killing, they never kill another crazy person. Never do. Like they got a union or something, you know. But nah, you face your fears. You put up a fight when you got to pick and choose your battles, as they say. As a people, it will happen.
But
We just
even having a lot of hubris, which is overwhelming amount of pride and something, and um, I don't think that's the 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 focal point of of what has to happen and what will happen.
okay,
There's such a thing as people just getting fed up.
okay.
I mean, how long are you going to keep trying to? Every time I think I'm going to pull myself up by my bootstraps, like you told me to,
Mm-hmm.
you take the line up higher. So now I got to climb some more.
Mm-hmm.
How long? And I can have all the pride in the world, and it if I can't be the person that I know I can be because you changing the rules, changing the whole manifesto or whatever you want to call it,
Mm-hmm.
changing everything so that there is no way I can move, I can win. I'm always
First,
going to be behind the eight ball.
okay. First of all, now if you realize that, then you say to yourself, you know what? I'm not playing by your rules. Okay, I'm gonna find another way to get down this block.
It's
You
easy
understand?
to say I'm not going to play by your rules and do it singly. How do we come together and come to that conclusion?
Well, once again, there has to be. See, with black folks, sometimes you gotta show them. Okay. And once again, it usually has to be a person that's a great leader or a follower. That's why I say when I was talking about the Million Man March, Mr. Farrakhan, that was a beautiful thing right there. Now, I don't know what happened, where the ball was dropped or whatever, but right there in that moment in time, because I remember it, boy, it was on point. But then that was 92, I believe. Oh, I know what happened. Crack happened. That's what it was. Crack got
Mm-hmm.
big. And crack was a big thing to really destroy a movement in a community. And yeah,
It's
it happened.
always going to be something that they throw in. Now
Uh-huh.
it's all
Well,
these
well, well,
different
well, who,
viral
well, who,
diseases that
well,
are coming out that we don't even know about.
well, once again, each one teach one. If we know that's going, okay, there's going to be something coming at us. Prepare for it. Okay, it's just like 300 Spartacans. You know what I'm saying? It's about to be thrown at us. Then now we got to throw something back. That's the point there. Okay,
But
that's how
how
you
do
play.
you get them to throw something back if half the people don't believe it? Because you say something, you can't even get on there and, especially on these social media platforms, somebody can get on there and put something on there that they like to do. Or it might be something as simple as something they cooked. And
Mm-hmm,
somebody will come on and give a terrible, don't even know the person.
mm-hmm.
Nobody asks you. If you don't like it, just keep going, keep moving, whatever. And then they say, well, why are you being like this? Well, you shouldn't have put it on there if they ain't want nobody to be honest. I
Mm-hmm.
just think a lot of people are very miserable, and misery uh, um deserve loves company. That's the word. That's the thing.
Well,
Misery loves
everybody,
company.
Okay, fair enough. But everybody loves company. But once again, that goes back to that discipline I was telling you about. Once again, here's the thing, as a society, and I'm always gonna go back to it. They putting God on the back burner. Okay, now it
Yeah,
seems like
I agree with that.
it's like they
I
taking
agree
them
with
off.
that.
It's like they taking them off the stove. But for
Hmm.
those who know, like I said, so many are called, but the chosen are few. Okay, you gonna be all right. And once again, that may be his plan. I know not. But once again, you have to call him sooner or later. And that for me is the key. Because like I said, because the journey I've been down. And like I said, I done been down the muck and the mire. You dig? And most people don't want to hear it. Oh, I don't want to hear this Bible. I hear you and I understand it. You have to take that journey and it's until you get ready. You understand what I'm saying? And like I said, the only reason it started for me was because I got tired of people always want to quote this from scripture. Oh, you gotta do this, da 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 da. Well, there's something there for every. If you read and study it, you are in there. I'm in there. Because the one thing I keep saying that has not changed since the beginning of time, and that is the blueprint of people. The same people you see in scriptures are the same people that are here now. Science and technology may have arisen and this and that, but the people and the human spirit still the same. Okay. And most people do things out of jealousy, envy. You know what I'm saying? The ones who get the power are the mean people, whatever. But not everybody's like that. Okay. And certain things as a community, as black people, we should stop saying. We should stop saying black people don't stick together. We stop saying putting this person down, that person down. Okay. It all starts with that. Those little things.
Well, the
And
one
stop.
thing we should stop putting each other down, but the first statement still holds true. Black people will not stick together.
No, stop
You're
saying that.
always going to have naysayers that will
Yeah,
not.
well, that goes with any race of people. That goes with human beings, period.
But
You're gonna
we are
have
talking
things.
about us now.
But well, okay,
Apparently,
hold on now, dig it. Check out what I'm saying. Stop saying that. Won't you start saying, a lie really runs really quick, fast, and rapid. Won't you stop saying, man, black people always sticking together? Start saying that. Start saying that. Just start
But
saying it. Watch what happens. Black people always sticking together.
oh,
back
speak
to
it
your
into the
back to your
universe. Okay.
Black people always
yeah.
sticking
And another
We do
thing,
not
like
stick together to make
speaking,
things happen for real.
yeah, and then you mix in spiritual with physical, so you can still have that spiritual connection with him, but you're placed in this world physically, so you have to fight these challenges. You can't mix the two. You can pray on it and hope that the physical gets better, but once you have that spiritual connection with him or whoever you have that with, that you can't mix both lives. You can't mix both. So
together.
you still have to deal, even though your spiritual may be right, you still got to deal with what's physically happening around you. So
Hmm.
that's what I'm trying to get you to see and understand. Even though you say it goes back to you know God and them taking God out of this and out of that, but long as it's in you, you're fine. But you still got to deal with the physicalities of this world.
Okay, give me an example.
Okay, just like you said, okay, you go back to the Bible and you say, okay, yeah, the word says this, the word says that. The word also says that, money answers all things, but it's the root to evil. Like, but then you dealing in a world that's surrounded by money, surrounded by people that feel like they have money, so their people beneath them are powerless. So then you're dealing with that because in his word already told you what it is. So now you got to figure out, how am I going to fight this thing physically? I'm already souped up spiritually. Now I got to live in this and try to maintain what I have and try to stay afloat in this world. But
Okay.
you're talking two different realms here.
No, 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 no. Let me help you out a little bit. You
Yeah,
said, huh?
who
You
that
said
man?
now the statement you said money is the root of all evil. You know what that means?
I do. I feel like people don't. I feel like it's a power. It takes control, and sometimes it can cause you to do money can cause you to do bad things, just like the person we got in the house,
or the desire for
the
money.
desire of it. Yes.
Let me
And
help
he
you out a little
feels
bit.
like because he has this money and he's linked up with one of the other billionaires who's a computer whiz, and that's how I feel about voting.
He's finally
I
gotten
had
to
got to a
where
point.
where he can get his hands back on some money.
Exactly. And I feel like with the voting, this is polls. This is all machinery. You got somebody in your corner that's a computer whiz who can change votes probably with the snap of a finger. So that's why I had an issue.
Because he
Yeah,
has
that's why I had
said
an issue
plenty of
with
times,
voting.
he came in and rigged this and rigged that. He's so comfortable in
Yeah.
all his wrongdoing that he does not care what he says because he feels
Nope.
like, and they've allowed him to get away with so much that he feels like he is untouchable.
He is. That money makes
All
him.
of them got paid off because all this stuff that they're allowing this man to do, Elon probably paid them off too, and they keep talking about all these wasteful spending or whatever, but still hadn't provided no proof of these wasteful spending. Like,
And you gotta know he's not doing this for free.
Exactly.
Somebody's getting backdoored.
We're getting shafted. And
Like
y'all, I am so sorry, but we have talked our way to the end of another session, and we didn't get to really expound on the Black economics and what we can do to turn this thing around. And so hopefully next Monday we will be able to do that. I hate to cut it short, but I don't want to overdo our thing, We didn't get to do our Cougar snack, so we will save him for next week. And we have a lot of other conversations that we have to bring into the foray. I want to thank everybody for coming on. Kevin, you made some great points tonight. Jessica, you counterattacked them. Tavia, thank you, darling, for coming
Now
in.
she's trying to
And
beat me
Toya
up.
going in and out. I think Toya got a drinking problem. She kept going and hitting her cabinet for some reason. Diane Carter, thank you, baby, for coming through. You know how I feel about you. Triple P out there in Texas. Y'all dealing with the measles.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to stay away from everybody.
Oh my God, y'all dealing with the measles. All these old diseases are coming back, and then you shut down the CDC and WHO, World
It's a
Health
mess.
Organization. And
wow.
it's crazy. But I want to thank y'all, Jessica. Thank you. Please continue to tell your other friends to come on. Mitchell, the inventor of all these different weed strands, and he ain't afraid to show them in the background. And we want to thank Like Mounds Audio for helping us out. Thank y'all so very much. Please have a great day. Join us if you can. If we come to a city near you. Hey, Tavia. She said, I'm going to show my face right now. Thank you for coming on, darling. I hope you join us. Even if it's not next Monday, any Monday, please come through and bring some more people with you. Tell them that we having fun on here sometimes until Kevin gets a little deep.
And he
I like to go deep, baby.
Yeah, you like to go deep because you the backdoor Santa.
I love you, Kevin.
You know that, right? You know that, right? Triple
Yes,
P,
ma'am.
thank you for coming through, baby. All right, I will see y'all. Toya,
God bless.
stand out there in the road when I come by because I got to go and finish getting my hair braided. Stand out there in the road. Anyway, I got to go, y'all. Thank y'all for coming.
You want one of these?
Y'all
Want
next time.
one of these?
What's that?
Cougar Chronicles.